What if the reason life feels heavy is not because good things aren't possible, but because your mind has been trained to expect the opposite? What if your brain has simply learned to look for pain, rejection, and disappointment first? And what if you can gently retrain it? Because you absolutely can. If your mind always expects the worst, you are not negative, you are not weak, and definitely you are not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it was trained to do. If life gives you stress, hurt, uncertainty, or repeated disappointment, your mind will naturally start preparing for danger before possibility. It begins to assume, what if this go wrong? What if I fail? What if they leave? What if nothing changes? And over time, this becomes automatic. You stop expecting joy, you stop trusting good outcomes, and sometimes even when something good is happening, your mind still waits for it to fall apart. But today I want to remind you of something important. Your brain can learn a new pattern. It can learn to notice safety. It can learn to expect peace. It can learn to believe that good things are possible for you too. Your brain's first job is not happiness, it is protection. The human brain is naturally wired to scan for danger. This is called the negativity bias. From an evolutionary perspective, noticing danger helped us survive. The brain remembers pain more strongly than pleasure because it wants to protect you from the future harm. So if something bad happened at once, your mind may start expecting it again. If people disappointed you before, your mind starts preparing for disappointment. If life felt unstable, your mind becomes hyper aware of what could go wrong. This is not pessimism, this is survival wiring. And once repeated enough, this becomes your default expectation. You begin to wake up feeling something bad might happen today, even without realizing it. But the beautiful thing is this, your brain can learn new patterns because the mind strengthens what it repeats. The thoughts you think again and again slowly becomes familiar pathways. And once something becomes familiar, the brain starts treating it like truth. So if your mind keeps repeating things never work out for me, it begins to search for proof. It notices mistakes more quickly. It focuses on what feels uncertain. It becomes more sensitive to signs of rejection or failure. But the same process can also work in your favor. You can gently begin teaching your mind something new. Not fake positivity, not forcing yourself to believe that everything is perfect, just opening the door to possibilities. Instead of thinking something will go wrong, try softly introducing a new thought. Maybe today can be better, maybe something good is possible, maybe life can surprise me in a beautiful way. At first, this may feel unfamiliar, that's okay. New thoughts always feel unfamiliar before they begin to feel safe. The key is repetition. And something else that helps you deeply is training your attention. Because what you repeatedly notice becomes your reality. So start paying attention to the small things that go right. Maybe a peaceful moment, a kind word, a task you completed, the warmth of morning light, a breath that feels a little easier. These small moments matter more than we think. Every time you notice something good, you are giving your brain new evidence. You are teaching it that life is not only pain, there is safety too, there is peace too, there is beauty too. And slowly your mind begins to trust this. This is also why the way you speak to yourself matters so much. Your inner voice becomes your emotional conditioning. If you're constantly saying, I always fail, your mind starts expecting failure. But if you start saying, I'm learning, I'm growing, good things are possible for me too, your brain slowly begins to soften. And over time, it stops living only in protection mode. It starts making space for hope. And maybe that is what healing really looks like. Not forcing happiness, but gently teaching your mind that good things are allowed to happen, that peace is allowed, that joy is allowed, that you are allowed to expect better. And maybe today, this is your reminder to let your mind believe in something beautiful again. I'll see you soon. Bye.